Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina, and here I am with the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, with your reading for the month of August 2019. As you progress towards your season, guys, but your August energy is with me now. I have said this repeatedly in my last couple of videos, and I'm repeating myself for people who have not listened or watched the other videos. Guys, after the eclipse in the month of July, there has been a lot of change in the energy levels for all zodiac signs. And the reason I'm telling you is because the last couple of readings I have done, I've got Moon as your major arcana, guys. And Moon to me signifies the eclipse season that we have had in the month of July. So obviously there has been some carry forward energy with regards to the eclipse in the month of August, and that's the reason a lot of you people are getting the moon as your major arcana, and even in your reading you're getting the moon card as well, guys. Okay, now for you Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, I don't see the moon card in your general reading, but I do see it as your major arcana in the reverse, though. Okay, but again, what it is what it is, guys. So let's get over with this reading and let's walk into the energies together. Now, as your first oracle card, as your divine message from the 5D, guys, it's calling for protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, and your soul retrieval time. That's your message for this month of August 2019, which is telling me, which is telling me you're being called to protect your energy and call back your power, guys. Now, may all the lost pieces return home now. So take a look at who and what drains your energy, very important. And do not keep your tabs open. Do not keep all your doors open. Shut down energetically each night as you go to sleep, guys. Okay? Now, energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events. So it's important to keep checking in on what it is that you have to give your energy to and what it is that you don't have to give your energy to. So your energy and your energetic space are sacred, so treat them just like that. Just as you would go to an altar to pray, have a divine space. Similarly, your energetic level this month of August 2019 is very, very sacred, guys. So treat that in a very sacred way. Now, keeping your energy clear does take a lot of work. As we go through life, we can give away our power. So it is important that we call it back by cutting energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. So now the question is, guys, can you think of a traumatic event or a relationship or a soul memory that you're being called to call back your power from? Places, events, situation, conditions that have not given you the result, guys. Where do you need to take back your power? Where do you need to shut down energetically is the question that you will have to ask in order to call back your power, to cut the cords in the right direction and do a soul retrieval or kind of take care of your soul in a very sacred way, guys. Now check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of an energetic cleanup. Okay, so now is the time, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo. It is very important for you this month of August 2019 to do this soul cleaning, guys. Because like we detoxify our body, we purify our heart, whatever that we do in the real world, through medications, maybe some people go through herbal medication, some people go through yoga, some people go through just meditations type of exercises, and those that people do, Even people who eat veg or who are vegans, they are all kind of doing some kind of cleaning work. So now in your case, guys, in your case, it is time for you to clean your soul this month of August 2019, because what happens is when we clean the outside, we definitely do a lot of cleaning work from the outside, but we forget to clean the inside, guys. Okay, so this month of August, you have this 30 days, exact 30 days this month of August to do that soul cleaning, to get back your power in the right direction, because a lot of things get collected over time and you probably did not do it for a long period in time. So this month of August, you definitely have to devote some time in order to retrieve your soul back in the right place, to bring it back, clean it up, wash it, do whatever you have to in the right possible way, but clean it, detoxify it, and purify it at the same time. So this is your oracle card, your message from the 5D, guys. It's very, very important at this point in time, because lot of things get collected inside our heart, inside our mind, inside our spirit, inside our soul. So, like I said, we do all the cleaning, but we forget to clean ourselves from deep within us. So, this month of August, Virgo, take the time, take that moment, do that energetic shutdown wherever you have to shut down, cut the cords, and take care of your soul. Very important. That's because the major arcana this month for August is the moon in the reverse, guys. And the moon in the reverse is exactly the opposite of what the moon tells you when it is in the upright. So again, after the eclipses, that's why it's very important for you this month, guys, to clean that misinterpretation, to clean that confusion, to clean that fear that has got collected in your soul. Very important, because if you don't detoxify those issues in yourself, guys, you will not be able to move towards a better beginning, or towards a better and brighter future, because wherever you will be going or whatever you will be doing, you will be carrying that kind of fear inside of you, which now has settled in your soul. So that is the reason you will have to shut down those areas of your life. Energetic shutdown, guys. Energetic shutdown, which is causing you fear, which is causing you misinterpretation, which is giving you trouble. Because it's bringing in more negative aspects of the moon, which is now present in your life with the reverse card. So this means clearly that it's creating confusion, it's creating unhappiness. You want to make your progress, but you're not sure what is the right thing to do. So this is the time, guys, you will have to clear your soul a little by little energetically, to clean and clear your space, declutter from all these areas in your life as quickly as possible in order to move forward. Now, this is what it is with the moon in the reverse, that you must deal with your anxiety and your fears. You have to deal with them by overcoming them, because they are like the shadow for you in the dark. So it is time for you to believe in yourself in order to move forward. Okay. Now, it also indicates, with the moon in the reverse, it indicates that you are in an intuitive period, or you have recently battled with some confusion, anxiety, and self-deception or self-sabotage, guys. So, which is, again, in turn, it could be that you are misinterpreting how you could have been feeling, as you have started to improve on those conditions and situations in your life that was giving you negative vibrations, guys. Okay, so there are a lot of ways that you can interpret this card in here with the moon card in reverse, because again, this is like the forces of the night are bringing you confusion, and which is again slowly starting to dissipate at the same time. Like, you are all of a sudden maybe waking up in the middle of the night, shaking and shivering in fear. And then again, all of a sudden, it's like, no, you feel calm and cool and relaxed and you go back to bed. So you are that, in and out of that confusion, in and out of that fear situation, which is because of this moon card in the reverse, guys. Because, with the dark and negative aspect, it is also dissipating, but at the same time, you're getting those nudges from this moon in the reverse, which is creating that fear and anxiety. But then those fear and anxiety you have started to manage. So, because whatever negative energies you have been facing now are slowly going to fade away this month of August, and it will present by itself a liberating experience as you will discover the positive side after you do this energetic shutdown to clean and clear your own soul, which is now kind of in a place that is cluttered with fear, anxiety, stress, tension, whatever situation that you are going through. So now it is the time, guys, to take care of that energy, to take care of yourself, to take care of your soul, to detoxify it, because your higher self message in here, guys, the universe is asking you to open your third eye chakra now. Because if you don't open the third eye chakra and you don't do this cleaning, guys, you will not be able to proceed towards your financial and material changes in life that you definitely want to create in the month of August to move forward, guys. So for this, these two cards are in reverse for me, which is clearly indicating that some planet in your zone is in the retrograde, but that doesn't matter. You will have to focus your energy to open your third eye chakra to see out of the boundary of what you can see now, to clearly see what you can manifest, how you can manifest, what you can do, what are the powers you have been given by the universe, and how you can utilize that power in the right direction to move towards your material and financial changes in life that you definitely want to bring in ASAP. Okay, so that is the reason, guys, you will definitely have to get rid of that misinterpretation, of that fear, of that anxiety, which, as I explained with the moon card in the reverse, you will also have to take time to detoxify your soul this month of August 2019. Now, in your overall self-energy, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, guys, I've taken for this month, I'm doing that for most of the zodiac signs. I'm taking the shadow and the light self of your overall energy. That is the reason, because sometimes in life, not sometimes, but most of the time in life, when we are crossing through the energies, we have two sides of our own self. One is in the shadow, one is in the light. So what we are thinking is not what we are doing, and what we want to do is what we want to do is not what we are thinking, guys. Okay, so there is a little bit of a clash between the shadow and the light, because it's a very common thing, because our brain and our mind and our body and our soul are always in coordination, but sometimes in life our body has to move while the soul wants to stay back, and sometimes the soul wants to move while the body wants to relax. It's something like that. Okay, it's just an example. So there is a little bit of an topsy-turvy situation to that shadow and the light self. Now, in your shadow self this month of August 2019, guys, you have yourself 9 of coins, or the 9 of pentacles, of Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus energy, guys. Okay, a very grounded energy, because in this time of the month in August 2019, in your shadow side, you definitely want to be grounded. Very, very well grounded. Not just grounded in the sense that it's not that you only have enough to live with, but you want to have more than enough to live with. Okay, you want to bring in your financial prosperity. You want to bring in your material prosperity. At the same time, you want to enjoy your luxury. You want to enjoy your comfort. You want to have enough in your pocket to last, It's that kind of an energy that you are building up, because you want to go forward to have a peaceful life with enough in your pocket to sustain. Okay, so in your shadow side, guys, you are definitely paying importance to your money, to your luxury, to your comfort, everything in life that you want to manifest in order to live well. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, it's also about absolute independence. You don't have to depend on people to give you anything, because you will be in a position by yourself, guys, that you will be able to actually help people instead of taking help from them, because you will be financially and materially so prosperous and so abundant that you alone yourself can carry things through without taking help from anybody else. So in your shadow side, guys, you definitely want to manifest this beautiful Nine of Pentacles card in here, which is talking to me about complete fruits of labor also that you have put in your life, with all the hard work that you have done in the past, with everything that you will be doing. That's because in the past, here is your past energy, guys. In the past, again, you had not been able to manifest this. The Knight of Coins in the reverse, guys. You had not been able to manifest this Nine of Coins. You had got stuck. For some reason, you had not been able to move. But at the same time, you were trying, you were pushing yourself, you were in contemplation, you were looking for ways, you were looking for avenues in silence. You did not tell people because you knew that you were not grounded enough by yourself to move forward with any offer to give or take anything from your zone. Because the reason you could not do that, guys, is because you were stuck in that place where you thought that you did not have enough to give and take. Okay, so that is the reason you were definitely feeling a bit disappointed. You were definitely not happy about this halt in your life, because you definitely wanted to create more than you can possibly could imagine, in the past, in the recent past. And that kind of put you back in a silent mode. Okay, you had a silent mode. You were giving your mental space some kind of work to do, with a lot of meditative work, a lot of contemplation, how you can move forward, what you can do for yourself to become so successful that it will allow you to move forward by yourself without taking help from anybody, and being able to complete the task, being so abundant by yourself that you will be able to take on any project and reap the rewards out of it. Okay, so all the fruits of hard work, all the fruits of your labor, it's time for you. You want to reap that rewards. You want to enjoy that luxury, that benefit of the hard work at this point in time in your shadow side, because you know that in the recent past you were not able to move forward because you felt sun, moon, rising Virgo, that you were not competent enough or not grounded enough to carry that weight on your shoulder. Okay, that's your shadow side. Now, again, in your light side, the conscious self, guys, you have the Seven of Coins or the Seven of Pentacles. So at this moment in your conscious self, guys, you are looking at whatever ways that you can manifest this Nine of Pentacles. It's a very earth energy for yourself this month, Virgo. Nine of Coins, Seven of Coins. So at this moment, in your shadow side, you're aiming for this Nine of Pentacles. But, in between the 9 and the 7, there is a difference because you don't have the Eight of Pentacles here. But what has happened in here is between the 9 and the 7, you are looking at this picture in here at this moment with the Seven of Pentacles with regards to your hard work. You want to enjoy the luxury, but at the same time, you're looking at your prospects of whatever the hard work that you have put in, of whatever the perseverance that you have in order to manifest this Nine of Pentacles and your diligence towards this, towards bringing back the Nine of Pentacles, your independence, your luxury, your fruits of labor. So you are kind of looking at options, thinking about it. Pentacles take a long time to grow, guys, in any form, okay, in any shape and form. But at this moment, with regards to your material and financial prosperity, you are definitely taking a hold of what you have, what you need to do, how much of more, what more can you do in order to increase the pentacles to make it 9 instead of leaving it at 7, guys. Okay, so you definitely want to put in those 2 extra pentacles in order to fulfill this 9 of Pentacles. But at this point in time, you're like doing a survey on what you have, what you can bring back, and how you can make that 7 into 9 as quickly as possible. So you are doing a calculative work in here, guys. It's a very calculation based energy, okay? Very calculation based energy with regards to your material and financial changes in the month of August 2019, guys. Let's take a clarifier for this in here. But definitely you are looking from 7 to 9, okay? So you are kind of looking to see what extra effort, what extra stuff is that you can add in your already in your zone, whatever you have, in order to make that 9. It's like adding that extra spice in your curry, okay, if that makes sense, to give it a little bit of more taste, make it a little bit more hot and spicy kind of a situation. But this is not with regards to food, of course. This is with regards to what you have and what you can manifest. Very calculative based energy, because at this point in time, guys, you definitely are going through some kind of emotional, I would say, but again, mental kind of an issue with regards to your finance and your material prosperity. You're not happy with what you have, guys, at this moment in the month of August, because the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, yes, I have it, kind of, I'm not in a dire state, but at the same time, I have not reached that apex of my success, okay? And because of this, guys, because of this you feel that there is a lack of your material and financial prosperity, which is, of course, causing you some amount of pain in your heart, guys, because it could be, example, okay, again, don't think that it is, what I'm saying is the right thing, but it could be that, that some people in your family or in your close quarters of your life is probably expecting you to do a lot more than what you have already done. So they could be the one who is kind of making your heart bleed, okay? Because they could be saying stuff to you that is making your heart bleed, that is kind of giving you pain, that is giving you trouble, because you know that you have done a lot. You have done a lot, but at the same time, the pentacles that should have probably reached a lot more has not. So you kind of got halted in this zone of 7 of Pentacles. You have not been able to progress because somewhere the harvest that you had wanted to reap has not completely benefited you at this point in time. And that's what it is that you're looking. Where is this place that I can improve? Or what are the defects that I had in my zone? Or what are the miscalculations that I had done which kind of did not allow me to move forward in the right direction? And people might be saying things to you that's kind of giving you trouble, or maybe your own mistakes that you might have made. Very calculative mistakes that you might have made in your own zone is causing you trouble at this point, because you know, guys, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, you know that by this time you should have been here in the 9 of Pentacles, but something happened, and it could have been either It can be either people telling you that, people giving you a reminder of your mistakes that's making your heart bleed, or it could be you yourself who is realizing your mistakes that's making your heart bleed, guys. Okay? Because something happened in here in the recent past too, guys, with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So if you put this card in here, that clearly tells you that you wanted to be the Knight of Coins or the Knight of Pentacles. You wanted to move forward slowly, gaining momentum as you go to build your empire. But something happened and you got halted because some calculation in your zone did not work in the recent past. And that is the reason today you kind of feel sorry about this situation. Maybe it was your mistake, guys. It was your own mistake that did not allow you to move forward, because by now, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo, that you should have been here in the Nine of Pentacles situation. But that's your overall self energy this month. Now, what you are leaving behind this month is the Queen of Swords, guys. So what it is, Virgo, is that, again, very calculative approach to life. Okay, non-emotional. No emotion in yourself. Okay, because what you were doing is taking that logic and rational, being very icy and cold towards situations without any emotions to work for your financial and material changes, because you were kind of very focused on bringing back that material and financial happiness in your zone. Okay, but while you were doing all this, guys, you forgot that you were leaving your emotions behind, because somewhere you had drained your emotions completely in the act of doing all these calculations, guys. Okay, so your emotions were very your mind was very clear, very sharp, and that's why you could do the calculation. You had done it in the past as well, but something stopped you. You were not able to move forward, and maybe now you're realizing, that yes, I did my mental mathematics, I did my mental work, taking my non-emotional approach towards situations. But what has happened to me is that today I feel that it did not serve my purpose, because when I do something, I should have all the elements in me. Okay, I should have the air, water, earth, and fire. And here I had only the air energy of mental clarity, yes, but there was no emotion. There was no emotion, okay? I had a clear mind. I had a perceptiveness ability. I could see things clearly. I could do my mathematics very well. But at the same time, I was very icy and cold towards other situations in my life, because I was in the frame of mind of doing some judgment call with everyday decisions. Everyday decisions. I was kind of doing judgment calls on situations, very clear-minded approach, for sure. For sure. But at the same time, I lacked in emotions, guys. Okay? So I was in that masculine energy, because this Queen of Swords, feminine or masculine, guys, if it's masculine, if it's men who are listening to me, you had embodied your energy, and if it's female, you guys had taken on that masculine energy from this Queen of Swords, guys. Okay, so she was very, very masculine, very, very stern, very emotionless. Okay, so because the thing is that with this card, it represents the importance of making judgment without relying on emotions. So, you realize, Virgo, that your judgments were based on your logic and rational, yes, but you never got through to your emotions at all. At all. Because the Queen of Swords beckons you to look at all the facts before making a decision because of the clear-mindedness. But this Queen does have compassion, but again, compassion comes to her only at certain times, but emotion is zero here. Zero. Okay? Because she's a person who wants to connect with people by using understanding and her intellectual self. because she's all about the mind, guys. She's all about the mind. So your connection to people, your connection to situations was based upon your understanding on a very intellectual level. Whether you can connect to this person, whether you can connect to that person, whether you can connect to this situation, whether you cannot connect to that situation, but your emotions were not there at all. At all. Okay? Even the way you spoke with people, guys, very stern, very, you know, it's like not acid, but it's very harsh. It sounds harsh to the ears, okay? Because this queen has the ability to tell people the way it is, okay? And that is how she gets her point across to other people, where there is no confusion about what is being said. And truth is very important to her. So she feels no need to soften her comments, thoughts, or opinions when she talks. Okay, so that makes the other person, feel that you have no emotion in yourself to understand, really. And what has happened is because you had embodied this Queen of Swords energy in yourself, Virgo, not only had you forgotten about the emotions and connecting people on an emotional level, but also you expected the same kind of honesty and frankness from other people as well. Because whatever judgment was given to you to make, you relied on that understanding of frankness, honesty, and truth to be clear about every situation before you could move forward. But at this moment in the month of August, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo, you are leaving the Queen of Swords behind, guys. You're leaving her behind. And let's see what's happening here. Please give me a clarifier for the Queen of Swords in here. So you are basically leaving that harshness behind. The harsh words, the very straight. It's not harsh, guys. It's a very straightforward, clear-cut approach to situations because you believe that you expect the same frankness from others because you are being very frank about your situation, guys, okay? So you call a spade a spade. Let's put it like that. You call a spade a spade. You wouldn't sugarcoat any situation or sugarcoat your comment to soften that to make other people happy. So that is what you are leaving behind in the month of August 2019, guys, okay? So Queen of Swords is being left behind. Please give me a clarifier for the Queen of Swords in here. Yeah, so something about this situation has troubled you or it has been troubling you because even though you had embodied her energy, guys, but at the same time, you might have offended a lot of people in doing that because your karma did not work in the right direction with that approach. Okay? The wheel of fortune did not move, magic did not happen, and your progress and movement towards your own victory and joy got stopped, got caught in that old karma or the old karmic cycle of yourself, guys, where you did not mean any harm, Virgo. You did not mean any harm at all, but you were always embodying this Queen of Swords and you had taken her energy into you so much that in the event you probably have ended up hurting a lot of people and hurting your own karma that in turn did not allow you to create any magic and also had stopped your progress towards your own karmic cycle, guys. Okay, so this is what you are leaving behind, guys. You are leaving behind because sometimes in life, you have to be a bit more emotional also. It's good to embody the Queen of Swords. It's good to have her. It's good to take her energy, but not to that extent where you forget your emotions and completely drain your cups totally empty because you're so focused on your own frankness, honesty, truth, and integrity, guys. Okay, so that was the reason. Now, because you have realized that by doing this, you have not manifested anything in your zone. You really haven't got back anything like a solid reward from being who you are for a long time or a long period of time. So, this is your realization that has kind of or will dawn upon you in the month of August 2019, where you will have to, it's not you will have to, but you will be changing, guys. You will be changing into something different. What is that the Virgos are going to welcome in their zone? Let's see here. Please give me a card to show what Virgo is going to welcome back once the Queen of Swords leaves them. Okay, yeah. This is what you're going to welcome back, guys. You will put an end to all those issues in your life that had stopped you in order to ground back your energies and bring back your strength in the right direction, because somewhere, because of that very, very icy energy, you found it difficult to connect with yourself, guys. And that's why you were halted here. Because you had no groundwork, really. You did not connect with the earth at all, the way you should, because you are a Virgo, guys. So, because you were not able to do that, you were not able to move. Here you have the Knight, here you have the Page. You were not able to start the journey towards your own victory, to change your karma, because you had to end the icy stuff in yourself before you can move forward, really, and get back your strength to be grounded in the right direction, guys. So this Queen of Swords, it's nothing bad or good about her, honestly, but you will have to take her only when you have to take her. Okay? Not all the time, because if you take her all the time, like I said, you will find it difficult to connect with people. You will find it difficult to connect with situations because your intellectual sense is not what others might have, or your understanding and frankness is not what others might have. But you expected that from people. You expected that from situations, which is what you will have to give a tower moment to in order to start walking and being grounded to find your strength back in the right direction, guys. Because you're in that area of your life right now, where you find that doing all that has not got you any strength. And now you loathe yourself somewhere for having done mistakes because of the way that you went around doing things. With your understanding, with your frankness, with your integrity, with your icy and cold self, you have lost out on a lot of stuff because other people felt that you were emotionally detached from situations with regards to whatever was going on in your life, guys. But, it's what it is, okay? So this is what you're leaving behind now. Now, what you're continuously manifesting to do this month is the Seven of Wands, guys, okay? So you are doing some work of being defensive to maintain a control of your own self situation, of leaving behind what you are leaving in order to welcome something different in your life, guys. So you are kind of caught in between this change in the month of August, where you are kind of throwing away your old self, your old belief in judging people, your old belief in understanding of human nature or situations, the way that you related to people, the way that you related to situations and conditions, guys, okay? So that is something that you are throwing away, and now you are kind of in that image of being challenged with that change of your own self, guys. Virgo, okay? Because you have to completely drain yourself to create back a new self in you in the month of August 2019, which is where you need to declutter your soul, get over your fear, open your third eye, and make changes in your life, guys. Okay, because you're being caught in between the change in here. So you are getting ready for that change, but at the same time, if somebody comes to you at this moment and tells you something different, you won't like it, and it might be that you could even retaliate, because you don't want anybody coming in between this changing times and telling or giving you 2 cents of their own story. Okay, so therefore, it's also a symbolism, guys, very, very highly symbolizing the fact that you are trying to find your own foundation of who you are, of what you can be, of what you are going to be, going forward. You're taking a complete control of your own energy in here, because you're giving yourself that area to declutter from the waste product, to bring your own self into light, to know what you are, what you want, and what you will be going forward in the future, because you're getting caught in the middle of this change and this transformation that is happening to you. Okay, so therefore it is the time that you're holding up the one wand that you have, because this indicates your struggles after the initial fulfillment and satisfaction of something that you might be able to achieve in this month. So that's the change that you will be able to achieve, guys. To hold up that wand, tell people that, look, this is the way I found my ground. I have found my stability, because I have changed myself in order to understand every situation from a different perspective and connect with those events and situations in a different way, guys. Okay, so it's like all the difficulties that you are going through towards you building back your success story, guys. Okay, that one wand that you're holding up is your success story, but you have to cross through all these areas of your life to get to this one wand in here that's going to let you know that yes, you have been successful in doing this makeover and this change in whatever foundational part of your story that you are looking for at the same point in time. Okay, but you're also getting ready to defend yourself, to defend your title also in the same way, because you have the need now to stay ahead of the others in order to manifest the Nine of Pentacles by changing yourself in the right direction and finding your stability in the right way, guys. Okay, so let's take a clarifier for the Seven of Wands energy in here. Please give me a clarifier for the Seven of Wands energy in here. So yes, Virgo, so that's what you will be continuously doing in the month of August, shutting down energetically whenever you feel that you are not getting the right message or the right interpretation or the right vibrations, because now is the time that you are bringing control back into your life in the way, knowing who you are, telling yourself that yes, this is who I am, this is my name, this is my title, and this is who I am. So, so respect me for who I am, really. Okay, so you are in kind of that's what I'm telling you, guys, that you're caught in between the fire and the air energy. Okay, that the air energy that you are letting go of the Queen of Swords in order to bring back that fire energy in yourself, that is what you are looking towards in building back the Nine of Pentacles and giving you back your foundation and the grand story of your success in your life, guys. Please give me a clarifier for the Seven of Wands in here. So it's a pretty good energy. Honestly, it's a very, very nice energy, Virgo. You don't have to worry about it, because now you're coming out clean. Look, you're coming out clean from that area of your life to acknowledge the fact that yes, I do want the sword of truth. I do want the truth, but I also want the truth in my own way. It's a Taurian energy, the Hierophant, guys, but it's all about the learning lessons in life, the past experiences of your difficulties, which has taught you that for you to move forward in life, you will have to hold on to the key of all the elements in life. of your sacred knowledge, of the learning experiences, of your past mistakes, of the mistakes that others might have made and you have seen, of the commitment that you need to make progress in your life towards your better success story, guys, okay? Because you now are coming into the realization that for you to move forward towards the truth and the integrity and the beautiful sword that you're being given by the universe, to cut away energetically the stuff that no longer serves you. For that, you also need to be clean and honest in yourself, to declutter yourself and get back your energy in the right position, in the right direction towards being the Hierophant, guys. Okay, so you are, like I said, you're being caught in between the change this month of August 2019, leaving that Queen of Swords to become the Hierophant is a big deal, guys. Wow. It's a big deal. Okay? To leave that Queen of Swords in order to get into the Hierophant energy, you better watch out, Virgo. Okay? It's not going to be easy for you. This transition is not a joke. Okay? It's going to be difficult, but it's a possibility because you're being given the Ace of Swords in your hand. So you want to accept that, you want to you want to come clean, you want to run towards your betterment, you want to run towards the commitment part of your story, wherever you have to give your commitment, wherever you have to do things in the right way, wherever you have to seek your knowledge. You have known about your mistakes in the past. You don't want to repeat that mistake. You want to move forward, but you want to move forward in the most righteous way. In the most righteous way, guys, okay? Because your tradition is calling out to you. Your tradition is encouraging you for the movement forward. Okay, your morality, your ethic is your Ace of Swords in here that you're going to be using now in this month, and you're doing that in a very clean and honest way, guys. Okay, to defend yourself, to defend your title, to bring back your foundation, to bring back your stability in your zone, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Now, what's entering your zone this month, guys, is the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Wands. Very clear message, guys, okay? With all these changes that's happening now, it's time for you to fill back your emotions, because your emotions are, like I told you before in here as well, your emotions is what is a big time problem, Virgo. Very, very big time problem. Okay, so now you have to work very hard, guys, very, very hard to bring back and fill that cup. Fill that cup with your emotions of love, with your emotions of stability, with your emotional understanding, with your emotions. And motions, okay, which has to come back into this. But for that, guys, you will definitely have to work solid hard. 10 of Wands. You will have to carry that in yourself to fill that cup, guys. Nobody else will do that for you. You will have to work to find that approach to fill that cup in the month of August 2019, because again of these changes that's happening, your realization is dawning. You are understanding the lack of your own success story and why it has happened, why you got stopped, what has gone wrong with you. So now you are going to make an effort to fill that cup back once again, guys. Okay, so let's take a clarifier in here for these two cards, the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the 10 of Wands. Okay, water and fire, guys. So you have to have that fire energy in order to fill back your cup, because you have to really work hard in this month of August to bring back your emotions in the right direction. Because if I'm not mistaken, you have been carrying and imbibing the Queen of Swords energy for a long time. That was in you. So now with this change, you have been caught in between the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant in here. With all this change in here, guys, you know, bringing back your emotion is also another challenge, I would say. But not in the challenge zone, but you will definitely have to work very hard with it. Please give me a clarifier for the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the upright. Yeah, so it's going to be a process, okay? But not that too many cards. Not that you cannot complete that process, but this process is starting right now, so you will have to work towards this area of your life, guys, okay? To close the old cycle of your Queen of Sword, guys, you will have to turn your Wheel of Fortune, because look here. Let me get this card out. It's time for you to change your karma, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, which is your karma not moving, okay? And now it's time to move that, to close the old cycle of yourself, okay? To, again, moon and moon, a dupe in here, guys, to clear your fear, misinterpretations, anxiety, stress, tension, declutter your soul, shut down energetically, because now it's the time to move towards your new beginning. Although you might be fatigued and tired and you're kind of drained and exhausted with all the fight that has been going on with regards to this change in yourself, guys, because now it's the time to bring back that passion, the drive. You have been injured, of course, but now, if you stay in that point, in that motion of being injured and being like overwhelmed, ready to give up, you won't be able to move towards this new beginning. Okay, that's coming in your zone, guys. And for which you will definitely have to clear this, because these two cards are one message, those two cards are a different set. So in here, for you to close the old cycle, guys, in order to close the old karmic cycle, to reopen a new chapter in your life, you will have to declutter and detoxify your soul. Very important at this moment in the month of August, to fill back your cup, to fill back your Ace of Cup, because you know that you have gone through a lot, Virgo. You have gone through a lot of ups and downs that has overwhelmed you, has given you very, very hard time, where you have been destroyed, had been ready to give up. But now you know that you're not going to do that. You're going to be resilient. You're going to stick to your part of the story, because you want to start this new beginning in your life. And you're going to carry that 10 of Wands in your hand. 9, here you go. 9, 10, and the Ace. Okay, so you will have to start from the 9th wand in here with your energy. Go into the 10th wand. Pick yourself up to carry this burden, to start this new beginning, guys. Very clear message. Very, very clear message from my spirit in here. Okay, now your grounding energy is the Princess of Cups in the reverse, guys. Okay, which is again talking about emotions to me. Cups is all about emotions, guys. Offering, delegating emotions, okay? Or taking emotions from yourself in order to give emotions to people, okay? Now with the Princess of Cups in the reverse, it's telling me that, somewhere you're kind of ignoring this portion of your life. It's happening, but at the same time, you're perhaps not being able to get hold of this complete transformation of your energy. So there is an ignorant part of your transformation in here, in your grounding energy, where you feel that, yes, emotions are important, but okay, I can do without those emotions in my life. What am I going to do with so much of emotions? I don't have any emotions to give or take, So it's that kind of an energy that you are still holding in your foundation, okay? Because you're kind of slacking off, and it's with this card in here, you're kind of ignoring that warning to change yourself this month. You're hearing it. You're getting the facts right, Virgo. But again, you're not kind of paying attention to that, okay? You're kind of slacking off because there is a lack of focus somewhere in here with all this change and everything happening at the same point in time. You're not being able to focus on this emotional part of your story too much, not at this point in time, because, it's like You feel that you're being held back and you need to be more creative in order to manifest that emotion, or you need more creativity, fun, and excitement in your life to manifest that emotion in your zone. Okay, so somewhere you are not, you're kind of like, it happens, but I'm not going to really run after the emotions. You know, it's not a big deal for me. It's okay the way I am, the way I will be, kind of a situation. Okay, let's take a clarifier for the Princess of Cups and the reverse, guys. Yeah, so it's like, if it comes to me, it will come to me. If it doesn't come to me, it's okay. I'm not going to die just because I don't have my emotions here. You know, you're like, or it could be that you are looking for a lot of spark in your life, a lot of inspiration in your life that's going to bring you back your emotions, you know. Because somewhere you feel that you do not have a lot of creativity in your zone that can spark and fire that emotion in your life, guys. Because somewhere you feel that your life is very calculation based, more so, mathematically based, more so, that you have been doing for so long. Your words, your ideas, everything was very based on your rational and logic. And you know, when somebody does that for over many years, you kind of get into that frame of mind and you don't realize that what you don't have doesn't harm you. Okay, so for you, you feel that it's not there, it doesn't harm me, you know, really. I mean, do I really need to run after that kind of stuff? What happens if I don't? Please give me a clarifier here. Yeah, so there you go. So that is what it is. So because of that kind of an energy, you definitely have to get your emotions back, guys. Because if you don't give that emotion, you don't receive that emotion. So, you know, if you don't pay attention to that unemotional self in you, you won't get emotions back from anybody in life. So, in your ground energy, keep this in mind because you might feel you're not tempted enough to create that emotion. If it's not there, it's okay with me. If it comes to me, I'll take it. If it doesn't, I don't mind. It's not killing me. But that, no, it is important, guys. Very important in the month of August 2019. You will have to learn to give and take your emotion in the right way. Either you offer it or you receive the offer. One of the two, guys. Okay? So if somebody is coming to you with their emotional well-being, and you don't take that, it's your problem. You're losing out on that. Okay? And again, in turn, try little bit, you know, little by little. You don't have to open a floodgate of emotions, really, Virgo. But little by little is okay with you. You know, it's okay. Take one step at a time. You know, be a little bit more open to displaying your emotions because if emotion is something, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't display that in your words, language, and actions, you will not get it back because people don't go into your brain to know how much emotions you're holding for them. You will have to show it, you will have to display it, and you will have to receive it back from people, guys. Okay? Now, your challenge area this month is the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So your challenge is that you feel you're stuck with your stability and with your security and with your fundamental altar of love. That's going to bring you back your happiness, your abundance, your hard work, your labor, your life, your love, everything. But you feel, it's you who feel because it's your mirror image. What you're seeing in the mirror is what you're believing, guys. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, you kind of imagine that there are 8 swords around you and that you are blindfolded and you're not being able to move out of the 8th sword. And that's the kind of the air energy or the mental situation in yourself, Virgo, which is preventing you from moving towards the Four of Wands energy, that stability, the happiness, the abundance, the life, the manifestation of your love, of your commitment, of your work situation, whatever that stabilizes people in life. But over here, it's you who is thinking, guys. In reality, it's your fear. In reality, it's your soul which needs to be cleared. In reality, your third eye chakra needs to be opened in order to see that you are not trapped, but you feel you're trapped and you're not being able to move towards the Four of Wand energy, guys. Okay, that's your challenge area, Virgo, this month. Let's take a clarifier for the Four of Wand and the Eight of Swords. So again, it's like, very air energy, guys. You being a Virgo earth sign, I don't know how you people have got into so much of an air energy, really. Very mental energy all the time, guys. Except for your overall self, the rest of the thing is very okay. There you go. Look, and this is your challenge to find your new beginning with your resources, with your financial prosperity, with your money abundance, your belief in life, your fundamental stability in life. Because you feel that you're stuck. You feel that. Because when you see yourself in the mirror, because of whatever fear situations has come into your mind that has made a nest in your brain, you feel that you are not being able to move forward. And you feel that you're stuck and nobody can make you move forward. So that's your challenge area as to how you can escape from that Eight of Swords in order to manifest what you have to manifest in the right direction, guys. To connect yourself back with the ground energy, you definitely have. See what's missing in here, guys? Look. Your challenge, what's missing is the cup. Okay? You have the air, you have the earth, and you have the fire. But what is missing is the cups. So what's missing in your zone, Virgo, is your emotions, guys. And until you get all things right in the right place, you will not be able to move forward. Energy is such a thing that it has to blend and mix in the right way before anybody's karma or wheel of fortune turns. Now, where would you find your support? Is in the Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. Look, you can dream about this. You can feel sorry about it because you feel that your cups are empty. You have still not received the wisdom from the universe, or you're waiting for it to come to you filled with love, goodies, everything, cookies and everything. But at the same time, you have the three dented cups in front of you. And the fourth cup is in front of you, but you are like, do I take that or do I not take that? But at the same time, you know that in order to take that emotion, that itself will ground you back into reality, guys. The moment, like I told you, it's all about this game. This game is going on in your life, Virgo. So you will have to take this very, very seriously this month of August, because the energy is rotating between your wisdom and between your emotions, guys. So this wisdom of the cup, the fourth cup, is your cup that's coming to you from the universe. But the way you will find support is when you take that cup and you find your ground back in your life, guys. The moment you use your emotional self in the right direction, not making a show out of it, not making a big deal out of it to show people how emotional I am, that's not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be truly and essentially emotional in order for you to receive the fourth cup of wisdom from the universe. That in turn, guys, will fill your Ace of Cups, which is now standing empty, and will give you that stability in order to take and receive. This is your fourth cup, guys. This one cup in here in your ground energy is where you will find your support. The moment you take this fourth cup, this is your fourth cup, to take and receive this offer from the universe, which is filled with emotional values in yourself. Please give me a clarifier and will ground you back and will bring you back in the right direction, Virgo. will definitely bring you back in the right direction, because look, Venus has come to me, guys. But you will have to work hard in order to give birth to your emotion this month of August 2019. 10 of wand here, 10 of wand here. Okay, a dupe again, guys, in order to start this new beginning, to clear your karmic cycle, to open the new chapter of your life, to receive the wisdom from the universe that is going to bring back your foundation and your stability in life. You will have to work really hard to give birth to your emotional self, guys. It's a game. It's a game changer. This month of August, Virgo, for you. It's a game changer with your self energies, more so. Okay. Now, my spirit's advice to you, again, 5 of cups. Leave the ones that has been dented, guys. Leave the 3 cups that has been dented. Pick up the 2 cups, which is right behind you, filled with emotions. The one that, you might have got emotionally hurt in the past. But if you keep looking towards these 3 cups, you're not going to be able to move forward. So you need to turn back and see what you have behind you, that the cups are still standing upright. And it just needs your little bit of focus and attention in order to pick that cup up. In order to pick this cup up here. Okay? The 4th cup that is coming to you, guys. And 4th cup is coming to you with 2 cups in here as well, in the form of 2 cups. So you have a lot of things going on with you. And the moment you give birth to your emotions this month, if you can, Virgo, it's a difficult task, I know. But at the same time, I said it's not an easy process. It's a game changer this month for you. August 2019, please. Game changer, totally. And once you do that, guys, you will be able to move forward. There you go. The 3 of Wands in here. Move forward towards grounding back yourself. The Queen of, oh God, look at this. The Queen of Coins, the King of Coins. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. It's all about your emotions. Once you give birth to it, you will be able to not only move forward for the ships that wait in your harbor or it's coming to your harbor, for the plans you're making to move forward in your life towards your success story, towards your own shining leadership, confidence, a person who will have everything in their zone to protect their kingdom. But the king has come to be in the reverse. The queen is upright, which is telling me that you will have to find a balance with your emotions in order to ground yourself as the queen to bring back the king in here for you in your life, guys. Okay, to reach the King of Pentacle, emotion is your game changer this month of August 2019, and the outcome is temperance, guys. Again, mix and match to find your middle path. How do you find your right way? How do you find the 4 elements? The air, water, fire, and earth. How do you find that? To mix and blend all the elements, to mix and blend all the emotions, to mix and blend the fire, the earth, the air, and the water in the right direction for you to go forward in life in the right way. The middle path, the middle path, the middle path, guys. Okay? Very important as the outcome for you. And in order to do that, a reminder. Get rid of the fear, the terror, the anxiety, everything. Clear your soul, detoxify your soul, declutter it, call back your soul, soul retrieval time. Open your 3rd eye chakra to your financial and material prosperity. Ground yourself back in the right way to bring back your own self energy in the right possible direction. But at the end of the day, find the middle path towards working towards your betterment, guys. Let's take a clarifier for the temperance card in here. It's a big time game changer, guys. And the temperance is going to bring you back everything in life, guys. Okay? It's going to bring you back your emotions. It's going to bring you back your passion in life. And this is what the High Priestess is not. She's secretive about. You don't have to tell people, guys. You really don't have to tell people at this point in time with the High Priestess in the reverse at this moment that what you are doing is working through your experiences, through your motions of life, through your learning lessons, but you're not talking about it. You don't want to talk about it because right now, With your Temperance card, you're finding a balance between your fire and your water, between your passion and your emotion. You're finding a balance between yourself with these two cards in here, bringing back the Ace of Cups, which is in the reverse in here, to fill it back with your passion. And you're not talking about it at this point in time. With the Temperance card, you're keeping it a secret, not letting the world know how you are doing or how you're working with this game changing plan that the universe is putting forward towards you in the month of August 2019, guys. Beautiful energy, honestly. And once you do that, the Three of Cups is back again. Your joy, your sunshine in life, everything that you have ever wanted. The High Priestess in the reverse, the High Priestess upright in here at the bottom of the deck, guys, who is letting you know that it's time for you to use your intuition, to use your intuitive power in the right direction, but you don't have to tell the world about it. But you yourself will be able to find the middle path towards this game-changing plan in the month of August 2019. With this, I end my video. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Until we meet again, Khuda Hafiz, goodbye, namaste, and God bless.